Bruce Lee was often remembered for his lightning-fast kicks and powerful punches, but those who truly understood him knew that his greatest strength wasn't just his fighting, it was his mindset. One evening after training, a student asked him, "Sifu, why do you push us so hard beyond combat drills? We came here to learn how to fight." Bruce paused, then smiled. "If all you want is to fight, you miss the true purpose of martial arts. Martial arts are not about defeating others, they are about mastering yourself." He explained that every punch thrown, every kick delivered, and every bead of sweat shed in training was a tool, not for violence, but for self-discovery. To him, martial arts were a mirror. In combat, one's fears, doubts, and weaknesses were revealed. The true warrior was not the one who conquered an opponent, but the one who conquered himself. Bruce often said, "The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus." To him, focus, discipline, and self-belief mattered more than muscle or speed. He trained his body relentlessly, yes, but he also trained his mind, to be calm under pressure, adaptable in chaos, and unshaken in the face of adversity. Beyond fighting, Bruce applied this mindset to life. When Hollywood limited him with stereotypes, he created his own path. When critics doubted his vision, he stayed true to himself. He lived by the belief that obstacles were not barriers but opportunities to adapt and grow. His students came to see that Bruce wasn't just teaching kicks and punches, he was teaching confidence, creativity, and courage. His legacy reminds us that the mind is the greatest weapon, and that fighting is only a fraction of what martial arts truly mean. Bruce Lee's mindset was more than fighting, it was about living authentically, facing challenges with strength, and always striving to be the best version of oneself. The world remembers Bruce Lee as the lightning-fast martial artist who revolutionized action cinema. But behind the speed, strength, and charisma was something far greater, a mindset that reached beyond combat. One afternoon, after a long day of training, a student approached Bruce with a question. "Sifu, everyone knows you as the best fighter. But what drives you to train so hard when you already stand above the rest?" Bruce sat down, wiped the sweat from his face, and replied. "Fighting is just the surface. If that's all I pursued, I would be limited. Martial arts are not about defeating others, they are about discovering yourself." He explained that martial arts were his vehicle for self-expression. Every strike, every block, every movement was a reflection of who he was inside. To Bruce, combat was not about violence but about truth. The opponent was not just another person, the opponent was fear, doubt, and limitation. Bruce believed that strength without purpose was empty. He often said, "To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person." This meant that every fight,